How's everyone? It's Cam here from the Emerald King, and it's almost June of 2017, and it's 1 year later from last year. Because why I'm bringing this up is because last year is when I started my channel, last year is when I started my channel. I started in March, but my channel growed like entirely in the summer. Like, that's where I started getting the most energy from, was the summer. Which I don't even know why. Like, although summer is a good time for everyone, summer's not even my favorite season. Or, I mean, I don't say I dislike it, I just say it's not my favorite. But it's 1 year later, and so much has happened since 1 year. I'm not saying, like, this is a 1 year later, 1 year of YouTube video. That would have passed by a lot. And I did miss some things like Dr. Tim's birthday. It's been a whole month, in fact, which I really apologize for. But I have been, like, making videos in the summer of last year. I remember, like, in June, I found Vlogger Go Viral. It was either May or June. But mostly I was playing Minecraft, which I still play, and I'm not saying that everyone should love it and stuff. I just love playing it. So I do play it, and I didn't really have that much of a setup back then. I remember I was just recording on. You can't see it right now because there's a bunch of stuff on it, but it's like I first started recording on like my suitcase because it was full of stuff, and I said I don't have a desk, so I should just record on this. And I had a kickstand, like it was a flip up kickstand that I would set my phone on, and I would hit record on Mobizin. I remember I was using Mobizin back then. And then I went to like a box I had my desk that I'm using right now in, and I was recording on that, and it really did good for the longest time. But I remember I was always on the move to my mom's house, and I was recording a lot of videos there, and I was really happy with all the videos I was recording back then when I actually made them. Because, well, really now I wish I can change some of the videos. Like, I wish some of the videos that I made back then I can edit. Like, I remember my intro was made by Monster Cat, and I really enjoyed the song. I have the full song now. I don't listen to it on SoundCloud anymore, but I had it on SoundCloud because I was afraid to actually get it, and I didn't know how to like edit the music in entirely. And I just recorded a clip of SoundCloud from like the song was named Flight. And I just recorded a clip from that on SoundCloud and just put my logo over it, which now I think goes on the worst intros. Which I really didn't like, and now that I thought about it, I didn't even know what I was thinking. By the way, fun fact, this is about Minecraft again. When I made the Minecraft videos, like Moving Day Part 1 and Moving Day Part 2, those were actually to be representing based on real life. Because I was actually moving house. I remember when I started my channel, I was in my old house. I remember I even made the Emerald Gang server in there. Oh, that's when I was still living with my brother, and we were both sharing a room, and I was recording in there. I wish I like used my kickstand earlier, because during the time that I like made my channel, or like made my first couple of videos, I did have that kickstand, and I wish I like had I had that kickstand on some sort of like I had a drawer I could have put it on, and I wish I had like some sort of chair or something, but no, I just moved around holding my phone vertically. Like I don't know where my phone is right now because I'm using my camera, but just take my Game Boy for example. I was like this, just recording, because I didn't know at the time that that PC users use it and that it would look different on PC. I didn't know that, and so it was really, really stupid, I think, now. And even the face cams when it was horizontal videos, I was moving around a lot. I remember when I made the Emerald Gang server with my friend, I was moving around a lot because I was trying to find a place where there wasn't no sound. Because I remember my brother really had a favorite show. It was called Nikito. It was off of Netflix. And that had to, of course, to be the time that I would record that server. So the show was playing in the background. I'm surprised I didn't even get copyrighted for that. But yeah, the show was playing in the background, and I tried to find some silent place, and I couldn't. But when I made the Moving Day Part 1, Part 2, I know the audio was a bit bad, but I was still excited to record it. Because, here's a phone over here that I don't use. Take this, for example. Take the phone. Usually there's like the freaking speaker right there, or maybe even the speaker on the back, but this is the phone speaker. And the mic would be down here, because that's where you'd talk. I didn't know that at the time. I thought it would be heard from the up speaker. So I was literally speaking onto the other side of the phone, which made the audio sound bad. Until I did a test, I remember. And then I remember in the morning, when I was going to school, when I was still in the 6th grade, I made the first Minecraft video of the channel. And I wish I would have waited. This whole kickstand and chair situation. I wish that was the case. But no, I didn't even care if I had like a blocks to set my phone on. I wish I just did that. Because I remember I had my old screen recorder, and sometimes you couldn't see my face in it, sorry, and it kept moving a lot. But I remember I had the old screen recorder, and then when I accidentally uninstalled it, I couldn't find it again. So I found Mobazin, and that was really good. But, yeah, I moved to the house that I live in now. And I remember I recorded a lot of videos here. I recorded so much and so many, and it was fun to look back at them. Like, I know there's some videos, yeah, I'd like to change. Now I know how to edit my vertical videos, like my vlogger go viral videos properly. I wish I could have changed those to horizontal, but I can't. Because if I were to edit them now, they'd just go up as an upload now. It wouldn't go up as an upload as I would before, like as excited as can be, and whatever. That's that. I still like going back and seeing them, see how I improved. Because that's the basic cringe that YouTubers like go to. They go back to their old videos and they're like, but they still know that they improved a lot. They still like to see what they improved on. Or that's my advice. That's what usually I do. And now that I know what I did, I know what I'm doing now. I'm still learning. Like, I'm still learning. I'm not completely into it. I'm still getting taught. But I feel like I can handle some of this stuff on my own. Because back then, I didn't have the setup that I have now. I was, like I said, I was recording on the box. Had my own room, I remember. I was so excited about it. I didn't make a video about it, like moving. Which I don't think I really needed to at the time. But I liked my house. I liked the way it was. And I had my own room. Which was a first for me, I remember. Which I'm still using now. I haven't moved anywhere. And I was recording a lot of videos. I was like, I did want it to be loud. I didn't, but I did want to be as loud as I could. But I'm a deep voice, so it's really hard for me to like scream like, ah, and stuff like that. It was just hard for me to do that. I couldn't like push it. Although I tried to say it, like I tried to do it in my intros. Like, good C froze everyone! That's me being as loud as I can as a deep voice. I can't really like push it to like high pitched voice every time because that hurts. And it hurts especially when I'm like talking and then I get voice cracks. The voice cracks really hurt. I know I've done it occasionally in videos. I remember in like July and August, the different games I started playing. Because like from June to August is when the most time when I started like playing other games. I know it was probably like April that I got into the game Survive, but I think that was the only game the only other game I was playing. And I didn't really like it. I especially went back into it like in July, but I still didn't like it, so I stopped doing it. And just moved on to other games, which I was really proud of because if I didn't move on to the summer, I would have been like, ah! But yeah, I moved on now, and like I said, now I have a different setup. Because like I said, used to be just like my phone, kickstand setup, and this Minecraft chest. Hold on, I'm gonna try and lift it up. Right over here, this Minecraft chest I used to sit on to like record because it said it was sit on supported when I got it like in Christmas I think or my birthday of 2015. I started using this to like sit on. I didn't really like the idea of like on my knees or anything, so I used that chest and I was like, okay, I'll record on this. That should be fine for now because I didn't have like a proper chair as I do now. And then I moved on from it because I was at my mom's house, and I moved on to like I didn't like sit on a chair at first. I sat on a chair a couple of times. I remember I did like skits and stuff that I wish I could have changed, like the edits and stuff, because I used to use VideoShow for my editing, and it wasn't even the VideoShow Pro. It was just VideoShow. It was like, I think the free version, and I didn't like it because because the only highest quality it can go up to is 360p, which now I still don't even use VideoShow Pro anymore. I mean, I used to like edit vlogs and skits and stuff, but I don't do that anymore because when I tested out the quality, it seemed like just exactly the same as before. So I'm using KineMaster now, sometimes anyway. But I was using VideoShow and I didn't really like it. I remember my FNAF skit, I didn't really like it at all. And it goes back to I remember when my face cam was blurry. Because it was like a dinner incident and my phone just had to be on the dinner table. Because there was a Parmesan incident and the Parmesan got in my camera. And I couldn't get it out. Even Caleb tried to help me, he gave me tips. But I still couldn't get it out. And so I just said, okay, this is really, really a bummer. But I'm going to have to record like this now. And I recorded it like that, which some of the face cam reactions, like in horror games and stuff, because I remember, which is really cringy, the fact that the only horror game I played during the summer was Five Nights at Freddy's, which now I'm getting into a lot more horror games, other than that, because I said later on that, it would be really cringy if I just continue with this. So much to talk about. But yeah, that face cam reaction I wish I really got, but there is one good face cam reaction I remember. And when I played Five Nights at Freddy's 3, I think that was in July as well. And I got scared because I thought the game wouldn't be that scary. But when Springtide came to me, that was just really, really freaky. It freaked me out because I remember I had the audio up, and I think it was up too much. I don't know why, but my phone made it up way too much. And it was the audio that freaked me out. It wasn't the Springtrap part that really freaked me out. It was, I mean, it kind of was, but it was mostly the audio. Like, shouldn't have done that. I was like, ah! I can't make it the same way as now. Which, I remember the first time I played Five Nights at Freddy's, because my friends were, sorry, something dropped. My friends were encouraging me, like, they were trying to get me to play Five Nights at Freddy's. And I didn't really want to. I said, I don't know, because I wasn't really into horror games back then. I was really just trying to play my Minecraft. But then I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to make a live stream because I didn't really want to record it. Because I was scared and I wanted other people to be with me. And I wish I still had it on my kickstand. It was only 5 minutes. Like, when I got jump scared, I figured out later that I was a puppet. I kept saying to my friends that I was Mangle until I figured out Mangle comes on later nights. I threw my phone across the room and I thought it would be a really funny reaction. But it wasn't streaming. And that was the worst part. Because I really wish it was, and it wasn't. And I was really bad. I didn't delete it because I didn't really want to delete it at the time, and I still don't. But I thought it'd be funny. No, and then I later, a couple months later, tried to finish the night up, which I did, even though the face cam was still blurry, and I was just like making threats at the animatronics and stuff because I was really scared. But that's when I actually recorded. I don't like to do live streams on like servers anymore because I remember I live streamed Minecraft mostly because it wouldn't let me record because it said like space was weird and stuff. But now I'm able to do it. As you've seen, I'm able to do it with DU because I was using Mobizen back then, so Mobizen wouldn't go over it. Mobizen wouldn't record it at all. I'm using DU now for those servers and stuff. I mean, I remember Mobizen wouldn't record it, so I'd like stream it, and I streamed for longer than I would usually record because it was only supposed to be a recording substitute. I remember my friend said, like, usually streams are 1 hour long, why didn't you make it 1 hour? And I said, well, why does that matter? I said it was just recording substitute. And some of the videos, because when I first early started my channel, I thought that I was afraid that if I wasn't, like, funny and like following trends and stuff, that people wouldn't subscribe. I was like worried, which I don't know why I was now, but I was just worried. So I started like seeing what other YouTubers did, and I said, maybe I can make something out of that, which I really think was stupid now. Cause before I was trying to be funny, even now, but I don't think I was funny back then. Even now, I don't think I was. I don't think I am now. I meant to say. I just like enjoy what I do, and even if it's like not funny, I'd still enjoy it. And I know, like, some people I don't enjoy it and didn't enjoy it. And some of the videos that I deleted, I wish I kept, like, 100 subscriber special. I remember when I hit 100, a fan asked me if I could make 100 subscriber special, so after that, I did, which, although that was felt bad that I deleted it, because I got dislikes, and I was afraid that, oh, people were gonna hate my channel, all because of the dislikes, which I got earlier. I know, some of the videos cringe, even I dislike them, but I deleted it because it was bad. Like, I kept moving around and stuff, still holding the phone vertical. I didn't have a camera back then, and I didn't really show emotion. I think I can probably remember some of the stuff, but later on, subscriber specials, I tried to. I wish I'd done one for like 200, 300, and 400, but I don't think I did at all. But I remember it was like May when I hit 200, and the first collaboration I ever did was with Firestar, and we recorded like news update, which I thought was gonna be really fun to record with him. So I asked him to do it with me, which I think the phone was still vertical when I was recording. Because like I said, I didn't have a camera, and that's the first time I used a thumbnail. I know if you go back to like my very, very early videos, there are thumbnails on them now. That's because I edited them in now. Or edited them. I started editing them in. Like today, I edited some in from earlier. Because I remember I didn't. And because I didn't really know how to. Like, I was uploading from the YouTube app still. And there wasn't a thumbnail option feature for that. For the YouTube app. It wasn't until like July or August that I figured out how to put thumbnails on, because you have to go on the YouTube website. You don't go on the app to put thumbnails on, which I figured out. And everyone liked the first thumbnail I put. But I thought, like, because when I made that Emerald Gang Firestar breaking news, I thought that YouTubers snapshotted their thumbnail and like put it in the beginning of the video as like a short video clip, and then they could set it on, because I thought they were using the YouTube app as well. And that's what I did, because you could see the thumbnail during the video. But no, I figured out that that's not what you do, and you go on the YouTube website, which I'm starting to do now, or do now. I continue to do now. And editing, back then I didn't really put much effort into my videos. I think, even though I try to sometimes, I still think it wasn't enough. And I was sometimes really happy with the stuff I did, others I wasn't really. And some of my friends asked me if they can edit my videos now, but now I know how to edit my videos. Now I'm still learning, but I mostly know how to edit my videos properly now, because I remember I didn't know how to, and I allowed Caleb to make Roblox thumbnails for me now, because they had black bars around them, and I didn't know how to get rid of them until I figured out it was the backgrounds I was putting in. It was too short. It was like 640 by 480, I think. And that was a bad dimension, so I asked him for a while. And then I just started doing it myself for a while. I don't think I'm the best at making thumbnails. Although I make thumbnails, I don't think I'm the best at making them still. Because I use Photoshop. I remember I used to use Pixar. I use Photoshop now. And it's just really amazing to see how much time's passed. A full year. Because the last year I didn't have that much that I do now. And this year I do. I can even show you. Use my phone for this, but this is what I look like. Look at every day. Camera now. Keyboard. Look, my freaking Game Board's on here again. Just my laptop. I have to set my camera right here, but that's what I look at all the time. So yeah, I just gotten all this stuff, and I don't think I'm like 1 out of a million or 10 million or something. I think I got really lucky. I think I got really lucky with YouTube, because not everyone gets to do this. Because you can be a person who does the same exact thing as me and still not get as much as I did. Like, I'm really, really, I don't think I've ever said this, but I'm really, really grateful for 4,000 subscribers. And I think that people can get to it. I just don't think that everyone can get to it by just basically shouting at games and uploading them and, like, just putting as much effort as I did and still getting the same exact outcome that I did. Because, like I said, a lot of people get lucky with YouTube. A lot of people don't. That's just the truth. And that's just really the way it goes. It doesn't apply for everyone. It probably doesn't even apply for all my friends and stuff. But I believe that there's hope. I believe that there's hope for people, even who are just starting out on YouTube. No matter if they think it's like late to start out on YouTube, I still think that they have a chance, and they do. You do have a chance at YouTube, and like I said, it's just a summer me. So much has changed, and I'm just grateful to be sitting here still making YouTube videos every day. Because I remember I was afraid that I might run out of YouTube videos and eventually stop my channel because I ran out of YouTube video or ideas. But then I remembered, and I got it again, and it was lucky for me. And like I said, I'm so grateful. So alright guys, thank you for watching this video, and if you did enjoy and like some more, please slap that like button for more. And that's a big first one with me. Don't waste a chance to subscribe to Johnny Emerald Game today, like a pro, for daily gameplay videos. Apart from that, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, like me on Facebook, support me on Patreon, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have an amazing day, goodbye, and see you later.